Hi. The other day I had changed out the front headlight on a 2008 Hyundai Santa Fe Limited SE. And there are plenty of videos on YouTube that show you how to do the front headlights. I got these pretty inexpensively. I think they were $250 total for the pair. So they came with light bulbs. It was a good deal. The old headlights were all fogged out, and I couldn't get them buffed because the previous owner had put a clear coat over top of the lens of the headlight. In any event, I replaced the headlights and was very happy with the job that I had done. And just as I was putting the hood down and heard the click of the latch, I had one of those aha nanosecond moments when I realized that I had not reattached the hood release cable to the headlight housing, which is right here. Okay, that's the connector. It's not a connector, but it's a tension holder. But the housing cable, or the hood cable, connects here, and it connects there. And before you can replace the headlight, you've got to pop this out. And so I actually, in doing the headlights, was proud of myself, but I ended up giving myself more work because now I couldn't get my hood open. And that's the reason that I'm doing this video, to show people how you can get your hood open if that latch is not held tightly. Because if it's not held tightly, the cable that you want to pull inside is not going to release the latch. And so inside the car, what I have done, I looked on YouTube, and there aren't many videos that really show you how to do this. So what I wanted to do was show you what I've got here and what tools I used. But on the driver's side, what we've got is the area on the left-hand side, driver's side foot area, where your brake is. And I've taken all of this apart, but I'll hold it to you so you can see it. That's the hood release latch. Normally you would pull this up, and the cable then would release the latch on the hood, and then you'd go and release the secondary latch. So how do you get to this component to take care of it? Well, you have to get this piece off, and to do that I used a pair of needle nose pliers that are very flat on the top, because there's a well, what do you call it, a clamp that's here that you have to compress, and you've got to have some thin skinny pliers to get in there and compress it. And I'll go in close to show you. See if we can get a picture of that. There it is. That release latch slips over and snaps onto that. So you've got to compress that before you can remove and pull straight out the latch release knob. And once you get that off, then you have another piece down here that's got usually a bolt that holds it down. This one looks like it had been tampered with or removed, or this panel had been taken off before. In any event, that's got to come off. So those two items, once they're off, allow you access to pulling this piece of plastic off, and thereby gain access to the hood release cable, which is the critical component. And as far as I can tell from internet, YouTubes, and conversations, this is really the only way to get to it without doing some major front end work and taking the bumper off or the grill or something like that. So anyway, once you get those two components off, you can go in and pull this out, and then you've got to, what I did was I pried along the top and the edge to remove it from this pin. There's a pin here, and there's another pin down in this corner, and this piece right here fits underneath this bottom piece of plastic that is protecting the carpet here and the door frame. In any event, I'll pull this off to show you what it looks like underneath, because once you get this piece off, get it off of that, there we go, off of there. Once this comes off, you then have access to this assembly right here. And this piece that's here, has a clip on it which I've detached, and I have to reset that. And this piece right here goes into this hole right here, so that when you release the latch or pull on the latch, that pulls the cable, that releases the primary latch on your hood, and you're ready to go with the secondary and get under your hood. And so there we have it. That's the first part. Once you get to that, you can then pull this, and with a pair of regular pliers, grab the cable, give it a little bit of pull so that you can remove this piece from the hole that it's in, and then you can use your regular pliers to grab this and pull it until you can release the latch, the primary latch of your hood. And the rest of it then is just the reverse of everything that I've just described, putting it all back together, buttoning it up. But that gives you access then to your hood. And in that nanosecond of the latch closing, I realized that, oops, I just gave myself another hour's worth of work. Hopefully this is helpful and illustrates for you how to get at the latch area of your hood on a 2008 Hyundai Santa Fe Limited SE. Probably is the same for a number of other models for Hyundai, but I haven't seen anything like this on YouTube, so I wanted to create it and post it. Thanks for watching.